Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play the Sims 3 Rotational Play. We are here with the Hart family, and Dory is getting up. She's going to go to the bathroom and take a shower, and then I'm going to have her get downstairs. And is there leftover? Okay, we're going to have some peanut butter and jelly for breakfast today. She still wants to get a 4 more seashells from the ocean. And she wants to still catch a fish while diving. She also wants to earn some money in her career, so we will have her go ahead and do that when she can. She won't be working, I guess, until tomorrow. So what I'm gonna do is I will have her just work on the diving stuff today, especially since it's the end of fall and it's about to become winter. We won't be playing them that long, but I just want to make sure that we get them through their days. Hold on, she's getting out. She's getting out. Oh my goodness. All right, go take a shower. Oh, she forgot what she was doing. Go eat the leftover peanut and jelly. And then I'm going to have her head off to the ocean to go try and catch some more stuff while scuba diving. She will get cold, so I'll have to pay attention to, you know, like what's going on. But we can go ahead and she can snorkel and she can catch fish and stuff like that. Okay. So now it looks like he's already out of the shower. He is well on his way. Let's go ahead and have him eat some peanut butter and jelly, and then I want him to go ahead and clean up all the dishes because there's a lot of them just sitting right here. And then let's set up BB to go to the bathroom, take a shower. She wants to buy a street art kit, so I'm going to go ahead and do that for her. She must be very eccentric and she wants to learn some street art. So we're going to let her go ahead and do so. Where is it? It's under here. Here it is. And it's not very much. The kit is so cheap. All right, we're going to throw this in here. And let's see. She wants to perform a stunt show for tips. And she wants to learn the street art skills. So we will let her do the street art then. We'll do a medium ground mural. And she can go ahead and do it maybe like right here by the trash can. That way we can clean it up. One thing that I wish that did happen that I don't think happens is when you painted like this on the ground or whatever outside. I wish that when it rained, it would get rid of the mural, but it doesn't, unfortunately. All right, when she's done, we'll also have her go ahead and eat. She can eat some of that peanut butter and jelly as well. Okay. BB is now in the ocean. She's going snorkeling. It's 70 degrees out, so it's not too cold. So she shouldn't get too cold like to start, but when it gets later in the day, it could get colder. So we'll just keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it. Okay, so she's having a bunch of fun snorkeling. These guys are still in an unhappy marriage, which means that they possibly will be getting a divorce soon. Not saying that they'll split families, but they might just get a divorce and not have to be married and be unhappy anymore. I don't want my Sims to be unhappily married. Like most people in real life who are unhappily married obviously get a divorce. Yeah. Or they try to stick it out for their kids. But like BB's older, so. And she's about to become a young adult, I do believe. She's got about 2 weeks. So I feel like they might just be like, okay, I think we've had enough of trying to piece it together and just kind of, you know, move along. I didn't put them in a like real good couple pose for the first video because I know that they're unhappily married and I wanted to use that to my advantage and to use a different couples pose because like I do the ones where the couples are like really smiley and cuddling normally, but I just think that it's best that these two I don't portray that for them because they obviously aren't in that kind of a relationship anymore. So I just feel like that would have been portraying like a false like picture for them because they're not happily married. So that's kind of why I did that. He also wants to catch a fish while diving and find a seashell. So that's that. Why don't you come down here and recycle and read, and why don't you also look for weekly events? And also I'd like to know what the discounted classes are because I think that'd be fun. So let's do that. She's still snorkeling. She's not cold, so she's good there. And BB is eating down here, and then she's going to go rake some leaves. She does want to learn science, and so I think I'm going to buy them the science machine. But I think it's pretty expensive, and they can't afford it quite yet. Oh, wait. It's only $603. That's right. I was thinking it was $1,500. I don't know why. What's $1,500? Trying to think now what it is. There is something that's $1,500, but I can't think of it. I'm just going to set it here for just a second so I can move some of her stuff around in her bedroom because she didn't really have much space for this. She still doesn't really have any space for it. Can't intersect with other objects. Okay, let's just try one more time. There we go. It does stick out in the middle of her room, so I kind of hate that. But isn't really anywhere else I could put it unless I put it in this corner. But let me see. Let me see if I can do that. I don't really want to sit here and try building like all day long, but I do want this to fit kind of nicely. So if I can finagle this a bit so that, you know, her room still looks nice, then that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I like that. That's okay. That's good. And then she still has this in the corner, which is nice. All right, so when she's done raking, she can come up and research science until she learns it because she does want to do that. He's just taking care of the newspaper and all that. We also need to clean this up, so we'll have him do it because why not? And Dory is getting warm, so we might need to have her stop soon because I don't want to get her overheated either. All right, BB is such a good kid, though. She literally takes care of all of her dishes and everything, which is really sweet. She isn't even a neat sim, so that's to say something, you know. She found a nautilus shell again. She just keeps finding a whole ton of these shells, so she's up to 3 now. She just found 2 of those, and she found 2 of those yesterday. I tried giving one to him, but it didn't work. So yeah, that didn't work about finding a seashell, so we'd have to give that back to her. Because technically it's hers. It's not like this family has a lot of money to be sharing anyways, honestly. He is a witch, though. So that's something to keep in mind. He also... A magic show will be on Saturday at 7:59 p.m. Oh my goodness. Amateur Olympics. The stadium committee is encouraging all Sims to come try out in the Amateur Olympics. That's Saturday. There's an eating contest at the Little Corsican Bistro. There's a grillathon at the park. And there's a chess tournament as well. Holy Moses to Murgatroyd. All right, well. And logic classes are discounted today, so that's great. All right, so what I do need to have him do is try and go find a shell for himself, which means he also needs to be going down and snorkeling a bit. So probably have him go do that in a little bit. She just found another one of these shells. She only needs to find one more. I don't know if we can do this because... It does say scuba diving, so I don't know if we can do that. Like, I don't know if we could learn that from just having our Sims snorkel. I don't know if they can catch a fish while snorkeling. If anyone knows the answer to that question, let me know. Okay, let's have you stop, please. And I'm going to have you give this to your daughter. I'm going to have you go ahead and recycle this, because you can. And then I think he's going to go ahead and head on down and go snorkeling in the ocean as well. Just because he wants to catch or find a shell for himself. So this family, I feel like Dory used to be a mermaid. I'm not 125% sure, but I am pretty sure that she was. Because on that one outfit, she still has scales, but then also the fact of her scuba diving is mastered, and mermaids do have scuba diving mastered. But the problem is I think that she lost her mermaidism because she probably didn't snorkel or go in the ocean very much. So I think she really is going to really want to become a mermaid possibly again, or like she's really into the ocean and stuff now. So she's probably going to spend a lot of her time out in the ocean doing those kinds of things. And then I feel like this might be a ploy at trying to become closer to Dory, because maybe he's not like unhappy in the marriage, but she's a little bit more unhappy in the marriage than he is. And so I just feel like, I don't know, something's going on here, because he doesn't have anything to do. Well, his scuba diving is also mastered, but he's a witch. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. I don't have a clue. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, so his and her scuba diving are both mastered. That's kind of why. But he's a witch, so I feel like maybe he spent a lot of time scuba diving while she was scuba diving, because maybe it was something she enjoyed, and it was when like they were back being happy, or maybe it was when he was just trying to rekindle the marriage and get the flame going again. Who knows? You know, we don't know. All right, so he did go ahead and do that. He found a nautilus shell, so I'm gonna have him actually head back home. He wants to learn the charisma skill, and that's a perfect thing he could do. He could go home and start talking into the mirror. She's gonna keep searching for more, because she still wants to find 10 more shells. Well, 9 now because she found another one, but she still wants 10 more shells. So yeah. Also, I'm not really sure why she wants to work on a piece of equipment that is giving her this technophobia. But maybe she just really wants to know how to like convert things to become rich or something. Who knows? Because they are kind of poor. This family is very poor. Oh, he found a smoky quartz while snorkeling. I didn't know you could find those. Good thing to know, because if you're ever doing the Ultimate Sim Challenge, maybe you could snorkel and find the things that you're missing. That would actually be a good idea. Keep it in mind. Okay, so I don't know if they can find a fish, but he just found a tiny space rock while snorkeling as well. He's just not wanting to get out and come home and do charisma like he really thinks he does. Maybe he's really not into the charisma as much as he thinks he is. But yeah, BB's here, and then these two are down there. She's still getting warm, so we have to still keep an eye on that. He's good. He's cool and chill and all good up in the hood. But yeah, everyone wants to learn science just because he bought the machine. That's why I wasn't locking that in for everyone. And that's kind of why I didn't lock it in for her either. She does want to cool down, so I might have her come home soon. She also found an emerald. That's cool. So they are getting some of these things that they can, you know, smelt and or send in to be cut, and then you can like sell them. The only thing is right now I don't have a consignment store in, so I will have to build that, and I think I'm going to build the consignment store and at the end of this round, like when I finish the whole round, that's going to be one of the things that I do. And then I'm probably going to randomize a couple of numbers, and we're going to go through and we're going to remodel a couple homes, because I really think that would be important, is to remodel a few homes. So yeah, that is going to be fun. Okay, so these guys are still down there. He doesn't want to get out. He doesn't want to come home, I guess. I really wanted him to come home and practice his speech, because I think that's important, and it's something that he wants to do for himself, but he's not wanting to do it. She's still wanting to snorkel, though, because she still wants to find 6 more shells. I don't know. He doesn't want to come home. Oh, he finally decided it's time to come home. She wants to learn handiness skill. We could tinker with things. to learn handiness skill, like, nope, not that. Maybe the sink. Nope. Oh, she found a ruby. That's good. I guess she's not high enough. What was that? Find coupons. I didn't know they could do that. Is she a frugal sim? She is. Good to know, because I like to use coupons quite a bit. I think it's really cool the way that it works. And online dating. Where there's online banking. We did get her a job, right? Yeah, we did. So we'll have to set up a banking account for her so that we can bank 30 simoleons every time she goes to work, because that's going to be important. I can't have her tinker with anything. I guess she'll have to read the handiness book when she's done. And she'll just have to read it until she learns it. All right, there we go. We're getting some good stuff. He's getting kind of hungry, so let's let him learn the charisma skill, and then let's have him eat some of the autumn salad that's in here, and then he can go to the bathroom. And it is getting kind of late in the day. It's 5 o'clock at night, so they will they'll have to definitely take care of, you know, getting ready for bed. All right. Okay. So Dory is still swimming. She still needs to find 5 more. She also has a thing to find 20 now, which is pretty impressive. When she's ready, she can come on home and eat some lunch or dinner. Her bladder and her hygiene isn't going down. Did she pee in the ocean and it's cleaning her at the same time? That's weird. That's weird, because everyone else's bladder is going down. Okay, reading. He's working in charisma, so well, it'll be a while, so maybe she'll be able to come in here and take care of her needs. I want to get her in bed at a decent hour because she does have school tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Monday, and I think that'll also be my last day with this family. Monday, I think, is my last day. So, yeah. And I want to make sure that, you know, she's not going to be overtired when she goes to school. She did have a very productive weekend, though, with learning how to drive and all of that other stuff. That is just, I would classify that as a really good weekend, personally, in my opinion. Okay, so she's going to head on downstairs. She also now wants to research science again. She must really like it, even though she hates using the machine, maybe. I mean, you can like to know something, but not want to use the item that you learn it from. I can understand that. Yeah, so we play these guys until Monday. So tomorrow is their last day. So we won't see much more after that. She found a ruby and a cowrie shell, and she also learned the science skill, which we knew. So she's just going to finish, and I just want her to read until her handiness improves. I'm hoping it's not going to take her that long, but we'll see. How is his charisma going? What level of charisma is he at? Okay, this is his first level. So it's not like he's going to be really skilled in it or anything anytime soon, but nonetheless. He also works in 21 hours as a produce quality assessor at the supermarket, so that's good. And what are we going to lock in for him? Skinny dip in a pool? I don't know how much more I want him to go looking for shells, because I just don't think that's his forte. I don't know why. I just get that vibe. It also because he's a witch and not a mermaid. So I just feel like, why does he have scuba diving maxed out, you know? But he's now got his charisma skill, which is awesome. So I think this will build now when he talks to people, makes friends with people. So that'll be really good for him to have some more people, especially like, you know, if he's not going to end up being with Dory for the rest of his life. Maybe he would want to try and find someone who would make him really happy for the rest of his years and go from there. He is 33 days away from aging up, so he doesn't have a whole ton of time. But he has enough time where he could possibly find someone to really make him happy. I think eventually I'm going to end up making the rounds longer than 3 days. I just think 3 days isn't quite enough to make too much of a difference. I would say a whole week, but that would be about 7 episodes with one family-ish, give or take. So I don't really want to do 7, but maybe we could do 4 or 5, and then that would get us almost through a whole week. It would just be 1 or 2 more episodes than what I normally do. So I don't think that would be too horrible. And yeah, we could go from there. So that's something that I'm thinking about doing for sure. Because I want to get through the rounds, but I also want to get, you know, some progress on lifespans and things. I've thought about decreasing lifespans, but you want to be able to have a little bit of time in each life stage with each sim, you know? So I'm thinking we'll just keep it like is with aging, but just change up how long we play each family, in my opinion. He's pretty tired, so I'm going to go ahead and let him go to bed. And then I'm going to have her come on home. She's really tired and hungry, and I don't need her to drown. So I'm going to have her come home and eat and go to bed. And unfortunately, they do still sleep in the same bed. She found a blue topaz. Even knowing they're unhappy with each other, they are trying to put on that front still, because they haven't decided if they're going to do the divorce or not yet. But yeah, so they're still putting on a front that like they're happily married and that kind of thing. But I'm pretty sure BB can read through it. She probably knows that her parents aren't very happy with each other, and just the way they talk to each other and like they spend time with each other. I just think like, you know, it's that time for them to go ahead and stop putting on that front almost. So yeah, I think we'll probably be doing something there. She's also building her athletic skill now because she is in the ocean trying to do all this stuff. She's not catching any fish, so I'm going to assume that we can't catch fish while we are diving or snorkeling. So I'm going to get rid of those because I don't have any dive lots on this worlds. I should have played this game on a world where it was expanded, but I didn't because I wanted it to be more base game-ish. But maybe eventually we could copy all the households with, or even maybe port them over with like it's either porter mod or mover mod. I don't know which one it is. It might be both, honestly. And try to make it so that the Sims from here, when the first Sims start to pass off, possibly, we could have all of the other Sims, like the children, generational Sims, and just take like the gravestones with them and move to a different world or something, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I don't have like a whole ton of families here, so I don't think it would be impossible, but it would be a little difficult with how many there is, so we would have to think about it for sure. Okay, so she's going to go ahead and grab some food. She's just finishing up the handiness skill because she did eat now and she went to the bathroom, took a shower and such. So when she's actually done and she's learned this, I'm actually going to have her go ahead and head to bed because it's getting to be that time. When she's done eating, she's headed off to bed as well. And now she does want to do some cardio workouts, so she wants to go jogging. She's lost a lot of weight from snorkeling so much. She's really, really, really lost a ton of weight. She looks impeccable. So just check her out. I mean, come on. Check her out. Okay, I wanted her to look up. There we go. I think maybe this will be our cover photo. I know lately I've been using posed photos, but I just think this is a beautiful photo of her and her eating her salad, being a healthier Sim that she wants to be, you know? She wanted to lose a little weight. She wanted to eat a little healthier. She reminds me of me. I eat salad on a daily. So there you go. But maybe this also will help rekindle their love for each other. Like maybe Dory gained quite a bit of weight when they got married and just kind of let herself go and stopped caring about herself. And if you don't love yourself, you can't be loved by someone else. And that's like a big part of a relationship. So maybe that's why, you know, things have fallen apart for these two. We'll have to wait and see what happens. I'll give them about another day to try and think about their marriage. I'm sure that if I look up here, they are, happily married to Dory. Happily married to Gus. See, things are looking up because I think he put a little foot forward with the whole snorkeling with her today. And then, you know, she put a little bit of like self-care into herself, trying to better herself, getting out, doing some more things to better her health, eating healthier. And now they're happily married. Look at that. We fixed it. And it only took us to follow their wants. And their wants made them happily married again. Guys, I'm really happy to leave it here because I think that's a perfect place to end it. It is midnight, so we have moved forward a little bit. 32 days. He has to become friends with Bessie. That's fine. 37 days for her, and she only has 15 days now. 15, just 2 weeks, and BB will either be going to university or she will be aging up into a young adult and heading out on her own. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. In the description below is all my social media links, so definitely check those out. And I'll talk to you guys in my very next one. Thanks very much for watching.